world. YouTube world. Gonna give it a couple minutes, let some people join in. Uh, Hope everybody's having a great day. Been watching some of these games today. Um, it's been some good ones. I saw Wataga was up on Alexander Central. Big game between the one loss team and Wataga. I think they've lost 2 or 3 games, but they've been really solid so far. Then South Meck and RGK. South Meck was up by 17 points. RGK made that comeback. So just been watching some basketball. If I'm not playing, might as well get some games in. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you see, I have next to me my lovely wife, Lachelle.
Hello.
She's joining us today. She's gonna talk a little bit about her media, how she does it for Bar Her Hoops. Get her a couple question and answer. I want to kind of put her in the hot seat, and then we'll have Coach Mylandra Diggs joining us as well, assistant coach at Northwestern Bears. She'll join us later. Before we do that, I want to go ahead and talk about the fantasy basketball tournament. Day one was yesterday, round 2. So we got from 32 teams to 16 teams. I told you who the 16 teams were, or I haven't told you. Let me go and tell you who the 16 teams are. So the first matchup was one-on-one prep in Myers Park. There's Cannon, AC Reynolds, West Rowan, Concord Academy, East Bergen, Albemarle, Lake Norman, and Providence Day, Independence and Watauga, Charlotte Catholic, North Meck, Mallet Creek, and Hickory Ridge. So those are some good games. Yesterday was day one. We did the polls. We did it on Instagram and Twitter. And we also did the media, which would be Lachelle, and then the 3 coaches that we have. So we're going to change it up in the next 2, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the championship. We have some different people voting. But for round 2, day 1, Myers Park versus one-on-one prep. This was very close. We split 2-2. Coach Diggs and Coach Gibson both had Myers Park. Myself and my wife had one-on-one prep. The media on Instagram, one-on-one prep won by 2 votes, but on Twitter, Myers Park won by a big margin. It was like more than 20. So it was like 70-30 or something like that. So Myers Park advanced because of the social media vote. So Myers Park moves on. They'll play the winner of Cannon and AC Reynolds. And in that one, Cannon won in every category. Shout out to AC Reynolds, though. AC Reynolds is a solid team. I've learned more about them. Shout out to Miss Harvey, if I'm not mistaken. She was really great. She's a really nice person. She messaged me on the Bar Her account and was just talking about the girls and how much they appreciate us covering them. And honestly, that's just us. We want to shout all girls. And I know the Shaw Observer doesn't do a lot of the counties anymore. So this is us trying to, broadcast on as many counties as we can. But let's go ahead and get to this hot seat. You ready?
Ready?
Yeah, you ready?
Oh, of course.
All right. So first, tell us a little bit about what excites you about doing videos and highlights for Ball Her.
I would have to say I find enjoyment of being able to capture the skill of the players. I know with girls basketball, as we all know, it doesn't get as much coverage as the boys basketball. I've heard the tale of, oh, girls basketball, they don't dunk. They don't do all the special things that make a crowd go wow. But I feel like that is what makes girls basketball even more special. That they make their game exciting by their skill set alone. Like, okay, they can't always slam a ball in a hoop, but have you seen them work a court like from top to bottom, defense and offense? Have you seen them go to the hoop? Like, there are different players who are, of course, better at going to the hoop than others that do all the special things of faking a pass or no look passes and things like that. But that's what I like, brings me enjoyment because I'm able to capture those moments that always get overlooked in some instance.
If you see a little person coming in, it's my daughter Cassidy. She might walk in the screen, and it's okay because she's a basketball person too.
She's the boss.
Yeah,
She,
she's the
she
boss.
runs this.
Question number 2.
Mhm.
When you're creating your edits and highlights, what are you looking for during those games?
So I like to tell stories. I'm a storyteller, so I like to do it within my craft and being able to tell the story from beginning to end, depending upon like what type of video I'm doing. If I see that I'm at a game and there's like a special player that is creating a lot of highlights for themselves, then I'll try to make an edit that showcases their defense, their offense, those shots, whether they're threes or going to the hoop, whatever the case may be. Then I make sure that I try to capture different shots that highlight the all around player for that. If it's one of the ones where I'm just capturing a full game summary, then I do spend a lot of time on the sideline recording clips of the whole game. I know it's like, if you see me, you're probably like, is she doing the whole thing? Yes. Like, if I'm at your game, I probably have your shot. So hit me up if you think you've seen something that I ain't post. I probably have it. But I want to be able to tell that story, whether it's the whole game, a player, a team, just to make sure that we put out the highlight to get people excited about, oh, let me go check them out next time.
Right. So speaking of highlights, major highlight last year of Cameron Kitchen. How did it feel to get the ESPN Next exposure?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you how that day I went to Independence to that game, and I had my daughter with me who you just seen in here, and she was literally probably a year younger during that time, actually. And Kevin was not there with me, so I had her on my lap in one hand and the camera in the other. So when I captured that shot, I literally was tussling with the 2-year-old like this with the camera, and I captured it and I posted it because it was raw, it was good. And I did not expect them to hit me in my DMs. I was like, oh my God. So it felt nice to be recognized. And also, like, my video was reposted on all their social media. Yeah, so that was dope.
So that was big because there was a lot of different girls basketball social medias that posted the video. And shout out to Cam for making the shot and being herself while playing. That always makes it better.
And that's what I was most excited about, is being able to showcase her talent on an even bigger stage. So like when I'm capturing these shots, I hope it gets recognition from bigger platforms to be able to expose these girls outside of Charlotte. Like that is the whole purpose.
Right. So next question. Give me 3 teams you enjoy watching outside of Cannon.
Okay.
That you enjoy watching.
Of course, my top 3 will probably be Lake Norman. I love the program over there. I probably fell in love with their program last year. And so it has not, they show nothing but love over there regardless. Also, Independence, of course. I like, because this year I got to see Kaylee, and I didn't get to see her play last year because of her injury. So with all them on the court together, it makes it really special. And then the third one, I would have to say, let's see. Who did I just see? Oh, Providence Day. Yes, because Jada. I was like, okay. I was excited. I was especially excited when they played Cannon, because I knew that was going to be a good run and a good competition for Cannon. So PD is definitely at the top of my list. I'm like, okay, I like to be able to watch teams that's going to give some really good competition to the teams that I usually watch and see. So yes, those are my top 3.
All right. So next one, I kind of know this answer already, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Who do you have winning, LSU versus South Carolina?
South Carolina, hands down.
She's a South Carolina
fan. I'm a South Carolina fan. I love Dawn Staley. I like to watch Malaysia, of course, and especially since she came from Team Curry and you coached her. So, yes, of course, South Carolina. And I was a fan of South Carolina last year, too. So,
all right. And then last question for you. What game will you be at next?
Oh, tomorrow at the Lake Norman and Hickory Ridge game. Yep. So I'll be there with my camera. And when you see me, say hello.
Yep. Hickory Ridge versus Lake Norman will be at Hickory Ridge tomorrow. So we both will be there since we have an early practice tomorrow. So we both will be there. I'll be on the Twitter. She'll be on the sideline. If you see the baby there too, she probably have her headphones on, but she's kind of watching as well. So thank you. We're gonna try and get Coach Diggs on here. But realistically, if you want to ask me a question or something,
I want to know, but outside of Cannon,
okay,
who do you like to watch, or who do you think will really make a impact this season?
All right, so like to watch or make an impact, because those
are
could be two different things.
Make an impact.
All right, so one team that I really think is kind of falling under the radar. I just talked about them, Watauga. I think Watauga is going to be a team that, because how they play and the way they play together, will make a big impact in that 4A bracket. Another one, and I talked about this before, Victory Christian. Victory Christian in the private school 1A, I think they have a really good chance. I think it's going to be between them, Northside. United Faith is kind of up and down right now, and I'm a United Faith fan, but I think they're kind of too up and down. So I really like Victory Christian, and I'll give one more team as I add Coach Diggs. My last team would be I like Western Orient is just one of those teams where I just really like how they play. It's gonna be hard to beat them. But I think there are a couple teams that could beat them, but it's gonna be hard. So what's up, Coach? How you?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good.
What up?
Not much, man. Just on here talking a little bit of basketball.
Okay.
How everything going in practice today?
We actually canceled practice today, give them a day rest. And also, Coach wasn't feeling well. So let everybody go ahead and get well, get back at it tomorrow.
Who do y'all have Friday?
We have Lake Norman Charter Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when is your next? Okay, before I get to that point, let me back it up. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your coaching journey.
Oh man.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Because I didn't even introduce you. This is Coach Diggs, coach at Northwest Cabarrus High School, assistant coach, Team Curry as well, and Unseen Fire.
Absolutely.
So, welcome, Coach Diggs.
Thank you.
Now, tell us a little bit about your coaching journey.
Man, listen, I started coaching where I'm from in Alexandria, Virginia. Actually, I started at my high school, which is T.C. Williams High School. If y'all don't know, it's the movie Remember the Titans. That's my high school. So I started there in 2012 as a JV assistant coach because, I wanted to get into something different and, still love the game. So I started there, moved to Charlotte in 2013 and did a little bit of shopping around, getting familiar with the area, see what high schools are popping and things like that. So went to visit a couple of high schools, and Coach Christy Mitchell gave me my opportunity at South Met.
Shout out Coach
and shout out to Coach Christy Mitchell. I was there for about 6 years. So she taught me so much with women's basketball and the Charlotte area and get familiar with, how you guys do things here in Charlotte, which is way different from up north. Because up north, we got 3 teams, JV, freshman, and varsity for basketball. And here, y'all only got 2. And I'm like, what is that? In middle school, basketball isn't a thing. It's rec league that's big, before high school. So got into that.
In Virginia, y'all have rec league before high school?
Yeah. Okay. So you play rec league before you get to high school, and you go start playing high school ball in 8th grade.
Okay.
So yeah. Yep. So
but it's definitely different. That's more like the private school.
Yeah.
Some of the private schools.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
Yeah. So then, after that, got an opportunity with RG Kell. Was there for a year. Then my man Kev called me, said, "Coach, I got this opportunity. I want you to come with me." I said, "All
I'm
right,
sorry.
bet." So we ended up at United Faith. And then after that, I took a year off for my wedding and, getting everything together for that. And now I'm back and I'm here with Northwest Cabarrus. Shout out to Northwest, all the kids, all the coaches. They welcomed me greatly. They took me in well. They were so excited to have me. I didn't know what to expect. I took off a year for basketball, even though I did AAU in the summer still, high school is different. So it was good getting back and coming into a program that is, full of opportunities and kids ready to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So here I am.
Okay. So tell us how do you feel the season's going with Northwest?
I think it's going well. Right now we're 13-4. I feel like the girls have gotten tremendously better ever since fall league and gelling together, getting to know each other well. Fighting through the injuries and things like that. So I think we're definitely getting better as the day goes. And practice every day. They're ready to work, willing to learn new things. They love to get uncomfortable so they could mess up to get better and understand, how you got to do those things in practice so you could be able to do it in the game. So I definitely put them through a couple of things to make them uncomfortable. They're like, "What is this? Like, I ain't never." Yeah, that's right. That's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they love it. They love to have fun. They encourage each other. So it's going well. It's going well. It's only going to get better.
That's good. How do you so what game are you looking forward to for the rest of your season?
Well, the first game I'm looking forward to is Robinson.
Okay.
We definitely need to get that one under our belt. We lost to them by 8, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the bad roughing and things like that, we should have did better on our end.
Right.
It's always going to be bad refs out there, but they had home court advantage, so I think they had a little bit of advantage there. But that's the first game I'm looking forward to on the 2nd of February. So it's going to be a good one.
Oh, that's next Friday. So
Yep.
not far at all.
Oh yeah.
Any other one?
Also, I'm also looking forward to West Rowan again. I think we played very well for 3 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we was down by like 7-10 the whole game. And then 4th quarter, it kind of got out of hand and the Russ was teching us up and it got crazy in there. It got pretty crazy. But I think we could battle with them a little better, just clean up some things on our end, and I think it'll be a better game.
All right. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So next question. When will Unseen Fire be back?
Listen, man, Unseen Fire is gonna be back February or March. We are back in the gym with these girls.
Okay.
We need to see where they've been up to, how their seasons are going, man. We need to get out there. So everybody look forward to it. We're coming back. We're back at it, season 3, baby.
For sure. All right. So last question before we get to the playoff, the fantasy bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put y'all through that. Y'all gonna give y'all answers live.
Okay. Okay.
So LSU or South Carolina, who you got winning?
South Carolina, baby.
All right.
All day.
Oh, you got winning, Kevin.
They too deep. South Carolina is too deep.
Yeah. South Carolina is right now. I think South Carolina is just headed and shoulders above everybody right now.
Oh yeah, definitely on a different level.
Yeah, their talent level is amazing this year. I mean, they were really good last year, and it's hard to say that a team will be better than them. But this year, I feel like this team is a lot better because they got the shooting.
Guard play.
I think it's really just like the shooting just makes such a big difference. If they had that shooting last year, I don't think they're able to be beaten. So we'll see. All right,
I agree.
But on to the fantasy bracket. So I just explained that Myers Park won because of the social media vote. They beat 101 Prep, and then Cannon won each category, so they won social media, coaches, and media. So West Rowan versus Concord Academy. Who you got?
What's wrong
That's
with?
your man.
All right, both of y'all
What's
got
wrong
West
with?
Orange.
Yeah.
Hey, don't
Hey,
count
they
them for
some
the
dogs though. I ain't gonna lie. Restaurant Winning some dogs
Oh
for
yeah, they are
real.
for
They
sure.
are some dogs.
Hey, Concord Academy got some dogs
They got
too.
some
Though.
They
shooters.
do. They do.
Um,
They do.
8th grader Justice Alexander, Aaliyah Mack, both of them
Yeah.
been tremendous this year. Taylor Smith's been great.
Mhm.
But I think West Orange right now is a better team for
Yeah.
sure. So
Yeah.
I won't be mad at that. This is a good one because I don't know how much y'all know about East Burke, but East
Okay.
Burke versus Albemarle.
I'm gonna just go with Albemarle.
Okay.
I mean,
Albemarle play.
Yeah.
dealing with you, Coach, I just know East
Mhm.
Burke has a great team,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I'm gonna stick with Albemarle.
I'm going East Burke. I
Okay.
think East Burke talent level is unseen because, of course, they're in Burke County. You don't really get to see it, but I've watched a couple of the highlights and I
Mhm.
watched videos and I've seen some of the players, and I think it'll be a really good game. Like,
Yeah.
either way, I mean, both teams will be really good, but I'm going to say East Burke. So it'll
Okay.
be up to Gibson in the vote. We'll see. This is a good one. Lake Norman versus Providence Day. Style clashes. I think the style clashes are there.
That's
Lake
gonna be a
Norman
great
likes to
game.
speed you up. They
Yeah.
like to make you play fast, and Providence Day likes to slow you down.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
those two different styles of play would come in hand, and I think the better player is hard to say too because Jada's been on a tear. She
Yeah.
had 32 or 31 last night.
Dang.
Made 18 for 19 shooting free throws.
Dang.
How she shot 19 free throws in the game is crazy.
By herself though?
By
That's
herself is
crazy.
wild.
That's crazy.
But hey, she gets to the line. She creates a lot of contact, so I can see it happening. And then Lake Norman, of course, Samantha, she has been good. Alexis has been good.
Crazy.
Kelsey.
I was gonna say I want to see the Kelsey and Jada matchup.
Kelsey. And
That's the crazy.
So the crazy thing is, they used to be teammates with Queen City Ballers.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yep. So that would be an
That'd
interesting matchup as well.
Yeah.
Two teammates going at it. Ex teammates. They don't play with each other now. I don't know
Right.
who James playing with, but Kelsey's still with Boo Williams. But who y'all got?
I mean,
I'm gonna go with Lake Norman.
Okay.
I say Lake Norman too because I feel like when they speed you up, they be gone.
Yeah.
And they gonna be back to back to back, like
Okay.
period. And they defense too, like, you know, I think that will make up if you try to slow them down and they not hitting as much. I think their defense is gonna, you know, help them get back into their momentum. So I think Lake Norman gonna take that one. It's gonna be a good game though.
Y'all know what? I want to see the Cannon girls vote. So this was a funny story. I know they don't like Providence Day because that's a rival. But
Yeah.
we were in Cherokee and they were cheering against Lake Norman. And it was just the most random thing. And I'm just like, why are y'all cheering against Lake Norman? So I want to know who they would vote for when they just not vote at all. That would be funny to me. But
That's gonna be hilarious.
I don't know who I would go with right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
Why tomorrow? Why tomorrow? Now you live, baby. We live, Coach.
Let's
You
see.
can't think about that off camera.
I got it's a hard pick, but I'm gonna go. I like upsetting Lake Norman, so I'm gonna go with Providence Day.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Providence Day, and it's not just because I like upsetting Lake Norman. I think Providence Day has the way they play will slow down how Lake Norman plays. Josh does a great job of taking away what you do really well. So it'll be a good game. I can see Lake Norman winning it, but I can also see Providence Day sneaking by. I don't think Providence Day blows them out. I think Lake Norman, if they win, it'll be about 10 plus. But if Providence Day win, it'll be like 2-3.
Listen, if Jada hit 18 for 19 from the free throw line, it's gonna be a tough night.
Jada's been a monster. She was kicking our tail.
Yes, she was.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
All you heard was
she just she was hitting from deep. I want to say she had like 3 or 4 threes from deep on us. I ain't talking about I'm talking about like 27 feet not towing the line, like 27 feet.
We NBA range.
She was letting it ride. So I'm gonna go with PD. Y'all two got Lake Norman. Let's see. This one is good.
Okay.
Independence versus Watauga.
Sears versus Kitchen.
Sears, two teammates going at it.
Two teammates going at it. That's gonna be crazy.
That would be tough.
That would be.
I don't know. Watauga will shoot you out the gym, but if Independence get hot, they can too.
This is the question: is Kaylee playing?
Right.
Kaylee's playing right now.
Okay.
So Kaylee's been playing.
Ooh. That's hard. I'm gonna go with
Independence.
Okay.
If I go against Indy, I'm gonna hear it if I go against Indy.
I'm going with Watauga just so I can be the devil's advocate. I like Watauga too, so.
I like Watauga though. I like Watauga. Oh gosh. All right. I'm going Indy. I'm going Indy.
All right. Yeah. Charlotte Catholic versus North Mecklenburg.
Charlotte Catholic.
I got Charlotte Catholic.
I think Charlotte Catholic too. I think
Charlotte Catholic.
Right now, maybe next year North Mech will be better, but right now Catholic's the better team.
Oh yeah.
But North Mech can muddy it up and make some changes.
Make it a good game. Yeah.
Last one, Mallard Creek versus Hickory Ridge.
Mallard Creek.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
It would be.
That's gonna be a good game. But I'm gonna go with Mallard Creek. I feel like they have more depth.
I think so too. I think Mallard Creek's and nothing against Hickory Ridge, but Mallard Creek
they're a good team too though.
Their 5 is better. Like their first 5 is a lot better than not a lot better. Let me not say that. They're better than Hickory Ridge first 5.
Yeah.
And that's not a slight against Hickory Ridge. I just think, like I've always said, I think Mallard Creek has a chance to win a state championship.
Yeah, you always said that.
Yeah. I really like Mallard Creek team, regardless if we play them or not. I think they have the perfect amount of players to get done. They have a point guard now. They don't have you can't just deny L the ball.
Right.
Like Norman did last year. They just denied L the ball, so they can't do that this year because Lily will bring it up.
Yeah.
Jasmine's been a lot better. My Asian's good. Olivia's good. The Boone kid is really solid.
Yeah.
So I think Mallard Creek has a really good chance. But then those matchups that would be the next week, I ain't gonna talk about right now. I'll just tell you, just off of what y'all said. That would be Charlotte Catholic versus Mallard Creek.
Okay.
That would be Lake Norman versus Independence.
Ooh.
That would be West Rowan versus Albemarle.
That would be good.
And Cannon versus Myers Park.
So listen.
That would be something to look forward to.
That's gonna be lit though. That's it right there.
We're not gonna get y'all votes next week. We're gonna get some other people votes.
Okay.
See what they say. It'll be just a quick message, and we'll still get social media vote. Because I really like that. I like the interaction. Some people don't like them. And it's funny, you can see the IG votes and the people that like.
Look, I'm still voting. I don't care what social media platform. I'm voting.
For sure. Well, we appreciate you, Coach.
Always.
And we appreciate everybody else. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bar Hoops, we are out. Follow us on all social medias. Instagram, Twitter.
Well, X.
Right.
X.
X.
I'm gonna call it Twitter till it ain't Twitter no more.
Exactly.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. We want to get some players on here too. We can start doing some Unseen Fire lives.
Ooh, I like that. I like that idea.
We can have a chat. That's big. So just let us know if a player you want to get on here and talk. I got a couple ideas of some people to talk to.
Okay.
I got an idea. I'm gonna run it past Coach D, so I don't want to say it out loud. Shout out to Rich Hill. He gave me a great idea to do with some of the girls, some of the older girls. So
Awesome.
that'll be it for today. Bar Hoops.
And if you want me to come to your game, hit me up in the Bar Her Hoops, any other DMs.
Hit
Yes.
the DM.
Hit the
Hit
DM.
up the DM.
Yes, let her know. We don't mind coming. I'm not gonna say I'll be there, but
Most likely me.
she can be there.
The media will be there.
Yeah, the actual cam person will be there.
Say bye-bye.
I appreciate y'all.
Say
bye-bye.
Bye, Cass.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Cass.